For Wall Street Media, I'm Mike, I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you won't find anywhere else.
Hey, my friend, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, my friends, plural. We've got stuff from Gabelli. Super Mario had a conference out in Vegas, which sadly I didn't get to go to.
Yes, but we have a replay available for anyone that missed it. You can watch, listen to all these presentations at wsw.com/webcast/Gabelli24.
Good stuff. There was a lot of good stuff out there, and some of the companies I think are super solid, and I loved, like Donaldson, right? That's ticker DCI for you civilians.
Yeah, we talked about them yesterday or the day
I love
before.
them. Come back to the site, wsmco.com. And you'll see we've got notes from the Donaldson CEO, who I think is like just one of a great example of a fabulous American CEO. Yep.
I think we have a video for Donaldson even on the page. So yeah, if you browse on our website, you'll find it. All right, but we have a note other than Donaldson.
We got to talk about somebody else.
Yes.
You're very particular, you German people.
Stephen Borick, CEO of Superior Industries, ticker SUP, discusses a new leadership team to optimize operating results. He also talks about new product launches such as Ford Focus, Chevy Traverse, and Chevy Malibu. And he speaks about the new plant in Mexico growing to 3 million annual wheel capacity.
Now, Superior Industries, guys, you should. Halloween, they had a happy Halloween. They hit their 52-week low at like $10.35, and they've had a 40% bounce since then. They're down 5% today. But they're back up quite a bit, and now they're down today. But the Dow at the moment's down 3%, right? We're down 300 points or so when we're shooting this. It's at noon, actually.
Huh? And do you think there's room for growth there? Or?
I do. I think they're pretty smart management. I think they're in a pretty tough spot, right? And in a pretty tough market. The automakers are calling for this morning for a $25 billion bailout, right?
Again?
Yes. Yes, I don't think they're going to go away. They have their hands out. I'm going to give all the automakers some quick advice. I know we have someone at Ford up in Dearborn that watches every day. Make electric cars. Okay? Yeah. Stop making all this other silly nonsense. Make electric cars.
I think until there's an electric car, people will not be happy with the current situation.
Do you know something?
And oil can go back to $30 a barrel. People will still not be happy.
I saw a buddy of mine that was on Twitter this morning. He's down in Texas, and he said it was at below $2, right? But I don't care. I don't want to give money to people that want to harm us and and hate the Americans. I think you'll get rid of them. You'll stop enriching them. So that, like Boone Pickens was saying, they're buying up $700 billion worth of America every year. It's the greatest wealth transfer ever. Make electric cars. There's a doctor here in New York that's got 40,000 people that signed up for the GM Volt. And that one, I don't know if that's going to end up being vaporware or not. I guess
plus oil is not going to be a long-term solution anyhow, right? I mean, the supply is limited. Yeah. At some point, we'll have to go to electric. Yeah. So why not now, rather sooner than later?
Yeah, I bought some of that ABAT from Maxim. Yeah. They're Chinese electric lithium-ion battery company. I told you to buy ATVI all day yesterday. I did. Up 10 grand for the day this morning.
Nice.
Sold Dean Foods short this morning. Lazard, who have a huge healthcare conference coming up that will have oodles of healthcare stuff.
You sold them short.
I sold Lazard. Lazard issued a sell today on Dean Foods, DF, and I sold that short and picked up $1,000 on that in about 45 minutes.
Nice.
We do a lot of trading here, guys. I've been finding a lot of good ideas on stock twits. Kunal is his name, right? He had me laughing so much yesterday, right? You guys, it's free, and it's a great community, and there are great ideas and clever guys, right? So not all of it's reprintable, right? Don't bring the kiddies to stocktwits.com. But really, great community, great ideas. I was sitting around laughing yesterday. Tina says, "What are you laughing at?" Right? I said, "Oh, I can't really tell."
You can't tell here either, can you?
Well, I can. One of the things he wrote, right, was he said, "Oh, he's an idiot," right? He says, "I'm destined to date big chicks for the rest of my life because he made a bad call on a stock," right? And then I said, "But I thought you were the brown Brad Pitt." That's what he calls himself.
Yeah.
This guy's a great trader. I find so many good ideas on there. Now, a lot of guys have different styles, right? Some of them are frenetic and they're trying to trade 10 million shares at 1 penny, right? And some of them are like are short guys, and some of them are options guys, right? And some of them are looking for a good story, right? I'm the anecdote guy, right? I like a good story. I want Activision. I went super heavy in it, went way down yesterday. I loaded up and added more and more all day, right?
Yeah, so now you are big now.
Yeah.
Are you selling some now that you're up?
I sold 2,000 shares this morning.
Okay.
Just because I thought, give me a
the
little
heat
safety
off.
cushion, you know
Right.
what I mean? Right? But quite a bit, and they've got just all of these great games coming, right? I mean, I don't care what happens to the economy, gang. The guys who are gamers are going to buy these games, especially when they're sequels. It's different than if you had a new game out and everyone says, oh, that's great, and then it's not so
Well, you
great.
still have your friends playing it, so you are going to buy it because they are all playing it. You are going with it at that
I
point.
can set my friend Kara up.
Oh, yeah?
I wrote in with her this morning. She's going to set up her Xbox.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you can go online and play
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
That's pretty nice.
She sells ads and video game advertising.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a first-person shooter girl she will be, actually.
She's so nice and wonderful and elegant. But yeah, she's probably not good. She might be. She's a New Yorker.
Well,
She might.
that's
might
true.
What if she beats?
Takes a certain
what if she plays
character to
Call
live,
of
yeah.
Duty and like kills both of us? But anyhow,
yeah, it's possible.
like Activision have Call of Duty 4 coming out. It's it's the next in the best-selling chain.
And
Then-
Call of Duty 3 was great already.
Right.
So
Now everyone
Sometimes
that bought
it's hard
that
to top
is going
a
to
good
buy
game.
this one. And then World of Warcraft has a plugin coming out, like their next generation coming out.
you know what happened to Halo? The third version, everyone was disappointed. So I
each
hope
Call
that's
of
not-
Duty has gotten better, and each Worldcraft, we've got 11 million paying subscribers.
Right.
And we're headed into the holiday season. They reported their quarter yesterday, and boy, I just watched that baby go up and up. I was like, God bless him,
Yeah, good.
And the Zard, thank you for the tip this morning on shorting Dean Foods. Made some quick money in and out of that one. Trying to think of what else I've been looking at, German. We're doing Aspen Bio, one of my all-time favorites. I know their chairman, Greg, right? Super classy, wonderful,
Oh, we're
hard-working
webcasting
guy.
them soon?
Yeah, they're Lazard.
Oh, okay.
APPY for you civilians. They've got a test that can tell if your appendix have burst when you present at a hospital with what most times people think are burst appendix. But right now, they take out 30,000 appendix out of Americans every year.
Right. And
that
there are so
didn't
false
burst.
positives, right.
And they send home, I think, 100,000 Americans who did without
they
doing.
didn't, right.
And Aspen Bio,
And it's a quick test. It's an easy test,
I think it's
right?
40 minutes or 15. I'm not sure. They're working a couple versions. They've got one that's 45 minutes and another that they're working on now that's 15 minutes. Their test on the first one, they expect to fill and be done in the next month or two, right?
Even if it's 45 minutes, that's not really a time frame where you say, oh, that's so long. I mean, you're sitting in the hospital, big deal.
Yeah, last time I was there, I sat there for 5 hours before I saw anybody,
Right.
But anyhow, in 45 minutes, they can tell you whether or not definitively from a blood test. This isn't anything invasive or anything. And then it's, okay, now that you really do need them out, let's not take them out of 30,000 people like we are now.
Right.
Or you really don't, let's not send home 100,000 Americans a year who really did need it, right? You know, and they're going to be presenting at Lazard. Lazard are wonderful in healthcare, and they have the greatest healthcare conference. We'll have it for you in 2 weeks. So we'll be doing non-stop shows then, because it's biotech is getting really close, guys, to being.
Yeah,
I think
that's gonna be
biotech's
amazing.
going to be the next big boom.
It's
Yeah.
a great area.
And-
You can see it. All these drugs are in phase 3.
They're
They're saying,
getting
oh,
close.
yeah.
And
we have
Aspen
this
Bio,
in phase 3.
I love him. Whenever I email him, you know, I'm a little excitable, right? You know, and he's
Yeah.
he's like you. You know, he's more level-headed and calm, and he's always like, Doug, we're just working, got the nose to the grindstone. You know?
Yeah.
I say, hey man, what are you doing? You know, you're curing this, you're curing that. We've got our nose to the grindstone, Doug. We're working. You know?
I just hope that the money in biotech is not limited, and so all of them that would be shooting up like threefold, you know, are then not shooting up as much anymore. You know.
Well,
because
I think
people
they will. I just think there's going to be less actually that's thrown on earlier stage things. But as you say, there is so much now that's coming to fruition. I think you guys, I own quite a bit of it. Anything that I tell you that on here, you can follow on covester.com.
Yeah.
You know, I own these things. I'm not just telling you what you should do. I actually do it, and if you follow along, great, you'll make some money with me, and if you don't, you'll have to sit here and listen to me tell you how much I made.
Yeah, well, that's all we have for now. I think we're over the time limit anyhow.
Go to StockTwits.com. Great community, great ideas, and it's free.
Okay. Well, we're here every day at Wall Street Media. You can find us directly at wsmco.com. Thanks.